Hey, Mr. Sheep. Hey, come back here. Hey. If I told you right now, as you're trying to walk away from me, if I told you that we were in a new Minecraft snapshot, would you believe me? I know you probably respond something along the lines of, bah, like you're doing right now. But then I would tell you, hey, look at your texture. It's been updated. It's not the same as it was before. I promise. It's new. It's different. And if you were like a red or an orange color, then it'd be even more vibrant and stuff, because we are in a new Minecraft snapshot. The first snapshot of 2017, first one in a super duper long time. A lot of cool stuff to show you, mostly around like new blocks and very, very colorful things. So let's start off here with some concrete. It's a new block type, and the way you make it is with a ratio of 4 sand to 4 gravel to 1 dye of your choosing. You can go any dye. I just happen to choose these out of here. So let me just quickly grab the stuff out of here. And then you'll also want to have a supply of water on hand. I'll show you why in just a moment. But the way you make it is you just put it in that ratio in a crafting table, like so. And then add your dye. And you can pull out 8 yellow, 8 red. It'll give you 8 of each, because you know you are using 8 blocks in the recipe. And cool. So we get concrete powder out of this. The key is that it's concrete powder and not the actual concrete blocks. So let's go ahead and we'll place some down on the ground. We can see what it looks like. And then I'll show you how you actually turn it into real concrete. So it looks kind of like sand. It also behaves like sand, and that if I stack up here, it'll drop down. So you can't really build with it, but that's okay, because as you would with real concrete, you've actually got to, I should say with real cement, you have to like mix it with water and cement mixer, and then you pour it and it dries. Anyway, it sort of mirrors real life. I'm trying not to reveal too many spoilers for what we're going to cover next, but let's put some water down. And you'll notice now that it just has to have one side of the block needs to make contact with water, and then it'll turn into just a solid concrete block. And it looks nice, right? Like it's a nice, saturated, vibrant look to it, versus hardened clay, obviously, which is a little bit, it's a little bit more toned down, desaturated. It's just basically, rather than having to put in a texture pack to have just solid flat blocks of saturated color, it's now in the vanilla again. So that's pretty cool, right? So concrete blocks, I'll show it to you in every color in just a moment. But first, let me show you a really, really cool new block. I think you'll like it a lot if you like decorations and cool stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe you don't, but we'll see. Anyway, so I'm going to grab some hardened clay out of here, and we're going to make some terracotta blocks. Sorry, you're getting a little spoiler over there, but here we go. So I'm just going to throw in one of each of these things into each of my furnaces. You're like, wait a minute, you can smelt hardened clay that's already been smelted? That's a thing? Oh, yes, you can, and it makes for cool stuff. There we go. Look at that. So when you smelt the hardened clay, you get these glazed terracotta blocks, and you can get one in every single color as corresponding to all the different dyes. And these are really, really nifty. So you can put them down, you can kind of tile them, but I'll just go ahead and show it to you all at once so you can see all the concrete colors, all the concrete powder colors, all the terracotta colors. It's just a lot to go on. Look at this. This is all new stuff. And then we've also got the wool over here, which has updated textures as well. The wool looks a lot more saturated and vibrant than it did in the past. So it's just pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. Oh, God. Oops. Okay. Alrighty then. That was a thing. So anyway, you can tile the blocks. If we go over here and look at the terracotta, we'll put that one down in a nicer fashion, maybe. Yeah, there you go. You can tile the blocks. You just have to make sure that you're looking in a different direction each time you place it down. But this is what they all look like in all the different colors. This over here is white, interestingly enough, even though it has a bunch of blue and yellow on it as well. This is black, even though it has a bunch of red on it, and light gray and dark gray. The rest are pretty obvious, but just thought I'd point those out. And then these are all the concrete powder blocks. If I put water over them, they would turn into just the regular concrete, which is right here next to them. So it is really nice just having kind of a solid color blocks that you're able to make. But these, I look forward to seeing how people are able to incorporate them into decorations and things of that sort. Just the base color palette of Minecraft has been updated to be more saturated and vibrant, affects things like banners, sheep as well. So again, if that sheep was colored over there, you'd notice it corresponds more to the way the wool looks over here. You know, pops out at you a little bit. So that's it for the new blocks and new colorful additions. However, I want to show you what is perhaps the greatest ever addition, at least from my use, because when I'm making videos like these, or single command block creations and stuff like that, and I need to get a set of items into my inventory in Creative in order to set up the video, usually I have to go in and I have to, you know, grab them whenever I'm making a new video. I can have a preset saved hotbar of things that I use commonly. This is amazing. Let me clear out my inventory right now. Watch this. My inventory is empty. Now I'm just gonna press some buttons here. There was no cut. There was no cut. There was no editing magic there. There was no editing magic. I just, boop, items in my inventory. I just get, oh, clear it again, and items in my inventory. What? Isn't that the greatest thing you've ever seen in your entire life? I'm pretty sure that's the greatest thing you've ever seen in your entire life. Greater than when you got the best, you know, holiday present that you've ever received in your life. That's the greatest thing. This is. So here, let me just fill up some stuff. Let me just middle mouse click on some other items, right? Just fill up my inventory a little bit more so you can see that I'm not messing with you. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to press Control 2. Item toolbar saved. Restore with Shift 2. So now, if I hit Shift 1, that's where the other one was saved. Hit Shift 2, I get the one that I just did there. Oh my goodness, it is so good. It is so good. Then you can overwrite, obviously. So if I made some modifications here, grab some tall grass, grab a dandelion, I can do Control 1, overwrite the first one. Then I can switch back to 2, switch back to 1, overwrites it, and it's really cool, actually. There's now a new tab in your creative menu called Save Toolbars. So if I save a new one, then it'll overwrite, and we can go all the way up to 9 slots here, and it'll show you what is in each one, in each layer here that you're able to recall using Shift 1, Shift 2, Shift 3 is empty, obviously. And as you can see, because it is just a tab in your creative menu, if I quit to main menu, go into another world here, right? I can just do Shift 1, boom, we got it right there. So helpful. This way, you know, I always, whenever I'm doing like a single command block thing, I usually have diamond armor on it. I need a diamond sword. I can have that all preset in a toolbar. So whenever I start one of those videos, I just, boop, we're good. I have all the things that I need to start the video. So it's great for me. And let's be honest, this is going to be great for you too if you ever do any creative building. And you can switch between, okay, I'm building something out of clay now, I have my clay bar. I'm building something out of wool now, I have my wool bar. I'm building a dirt hut, I have my dirt bar. I need some weapons, I have my weapon bar. So it's just, anyway, pretty magical, and I would argue probably one of the most convenient, great features implemented in recent memory, at least for me. Obviously, it doesn't impact the survival game, but that's it for this snapshot. So I hope you've enjoyed. Make sure to like if you liked. You can play the snapshot right now on the launcher, which is new as well. So that's kind of cool. And I think I'll leave it off there. If you want to check out new music, go over on the music channel. It's there for you. Subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you next time.